Hey, what if I told you you probably don't need to pay for anything when learning English? That's true for me since I never paid for anything for learning English for the past 10 years. I know that sounds a little bit cheap, but that's true for me since I was poor. I've always been poor, so obviously I won't be able to afford that. So when learning English, I can only rely on whatever free resources I was able to find on the internet. That's how I learned English. And also, in order to find like a native speaker to practice English with you, you can expect to pay for at least 300 RMB per hour. As I don't know, I never pay for, this kind of stuff, but I guess that's going to be quite pricey. But you know what? If you're able to, if you know how, you can actually find yourself a native speaker to practice English with. There's actually a lot of websites out there where you can easily find a native speaker or professional English teacher to give feedback on your English or even like suggestions. So I posted a post on Reddit today asking for suggestions and feedback on my pronunciation with a link to one of my videos. I was like, hey, could you give me any feedback on my English, this kind of stuff? And within 2 hours, I was able to get a lot of comments already from native speakers and professional English teachers. So they were like, hey, you sound very good already. We have no problems understanding your English and you sound very fluent, this kind of stuff. They also said that I do need to work on some of the vowels since it looks like my mouth is not open enough when I pronounce some vowels. In fact, they even like gave me detailed suggestions on how to practice the vowels. That's very useful indeed. So if you are just looking for feedback on your English or even like just to find a native speaker to practice English with you, there are free resources out there where you can probably find an American to practice English with you who wants to practice probably Mandarin. And do you know what's the best out of it? You can probably make yourself a friend with someone from a different cultural background. All right, that's it for today's video. Let me know in the comment section whether you think it's necessary to find a teacher or not.